Did you know there's one similarity between Tesla and SpaceX CEO Elon Musk, Amazon's Jeff Bezos, Apple's Tim Cook, Alphabet's Sundar Pichai, and Nvidia's Jensen Huang? These days, the leaders of some of the most successful companies in the world have one thing in common. They are all engineers. Hola, I'm Alex Recoso, and for those of you who aspire to be a CEO of a company one day, getting an MBA, a Master of Business Administration, used to be the right way to go. But that may be not so true anymore. Harvard Business Review used to publish an annual list of the top 100 best performing CEOs. In 2018, they found that for the second year in a row, there were more CEOs with an engineer degree than an MBA. 34 compared to 32, despite some of them had both. Plus, getting an MBA can come with quite a price tag. Top graduate business schools, such as University of Pennsylvania's Wharton or Harvard Business School, will set you back in more than $200,000 in debt. This is why some of these CEOs are now telling people that maybe they would be better off saving this money. Elon Musk went as far as to say, "I think there might be too many MBAs running companies," in an interview with the Wall Street Journal, also warning about the creativity-destroying side effects of MBAs. He thinks most of the people with business degrees spend too much time on meetings, PowerPoints, and finances when their focus should be on the product. That's also one of the reasons why he decided to reduce Tesla's marketing budget to nearly zero in order to allocate those resources to making a better product. The thinking is that if the product is good, the profits will follow, and this is especially true when we are talking about innovative products. In the case of Elon, this means building electric cars or reusable rockets, and that's why being an engineer is quite useful. Engineers can design, build, create, and improve their products because of their background in math, science, and technology. This is also why many top startup founders have a technical background and not a business one, because this way they can bootstrap their startups by themselves until they find product market fit. However, technically, Elon has a degree in physics and economics, not engineering. In my opinion, this makes his achievements even more impressive because he's a self-taught engineer that read books to learn about rocket science. When engineering consultant Sandy Munro interviewed him for his YouTube channel, he said it's Elon's knowledge that stands out. "I was blown away. I've seen dozens of CEOs. I've never seen a CEO ever or a president that knew more about the product." That technical know-how that comes with an engineering background is key towards building better products. Another example is Satya Nadella, the engineer at Microsoft that rose to become CEO. When he took the job in 2014, he had to figure out how to make Microsoft relevant again, as it was being crushed by Apple. Indeed, the company struggled to thrive during the years under the leadership of his predecessor, Steve Ballmer. Their products were far from revolutionary, and the Surface was merely an answer to the iPad, and the Windows Phone was an answer to the iPhone. Ballmer had a degree in economics and mathematics from Harvard, which helped him balance the books, but didn't do much when it comes to innovation. When Nadella took over, he transformed Microsoft, moving its software to non-Windows devices such as the iPad or the MacBook. He also expanded the cloud business with Azure, that has become the biggest rival of Amazon's AWS. In his first email to employees as CEO, Satya Nadella wrote, "Our industry does not respect tradition, it only respects innovation." And indeed, that innovative spirit of engineering saved Microsoft. What? Also, Apple's current CEO, Tim Cook, earned a degree in industrial engineering from Auburn University, despite he later went on to get his MBA from Duke University's Fuqua School of Business. As American inventor Thomas Edison said, "I have not failed. I've only found 10,000 ways that don't work." These engineers are willing to take risky moves and reject failure, and they aren't afraid of getting involved in the day-to-day business. One example of this is Amazon's hiring process. Bezos, who has a degree in industrial engineering and computer science, used to meet every candidate during Amazon's early days. And he would ask questions like, how many gas stations are there in America? He wasn't after the right answer, but he wanted to see whether the candidate had an analytical approach in order to come up with an informed response. Bezos once said that setting the bar high for hiring was the most important factor for Amazon's success. At this point of the video, it's no surprise that engineers make it to the top of the tech industry and they're naturals at startups. But as counterintuitive as it is, they are also doing well in non-tech companies. The CEO of the holding company that owns the New York Stock Exchange has a degree in chemical engineering. Also, Bernard Arnault, the third richest person in the world and owner of the luxury empire LVMH, graduated from École Polytechnique, France's top engineering school, in 1971. Engineers are very good at solving problems, and that's the key to doing business. Maybe the day-to-day tasks that they perform don't have anything to do with engineering, but the discipline and problem-solving mindset put them one step ahead. As Naval Ravikant said, avoid business books and business classes, because there's no skill called business. Study microeconomics, game theory, psychology, persuasion, ethics, mathematics, and computers, or do as the CEOs and become an engineer. If something I have said during this video resonates with you, please smash the subscribe button so I see you in the next video.